YouTube /Assassin2 here again, bringing you yet another Pokemon battle. Today is a UU match against the one and only, the famous Finnish narrator, TheFlamingSpade himself. He's using his team that he's been using for a couple of battles now. I'm using my team that I use a couple battles now. Let's see how it goes. Play some background music. We're going to try that out for a change. It's a little lordy, compliments of the Finnish community. And a little thing for Spade. I'm going to start off with Freaky Fred, my Stantler. He's going on with Donphan. Got a Hypnosis, put him to sleep. Uses this opportunity to go out to Tangrowth. Unfortunately, there's the one-turn wake-up which allows him to get his rocks up. So he's going to switch out to Espeon as I go for the knockoff because either knock off his leftovers or knock off something that he's going to bring in. So I knock off his Light Clay, which is good because that means his screens won't be up for 5 turns instead of 8. So, not complaining. Now I'm going to go out to Charlie Murphy, the one and only Umbreon, as I'm pretty sure this thing's only attacking move is Psychic. Be forced to switch out. He's going to go out to his Vulpix to get the Sun up, which kind of sucks, because I know his Victini's waiting in the wings with a V-Create, ready to destroy pretty much anything that stands in its way. So, I think I went for Dark Pulse there, I don't even remember. So, I'm going to take the opportunity to go out to Flame, my Arcanine, who really hasn't done much in the last couple battles I've been using him in because I didn't need him. But I need him now. So here he's going to switch out and go into his Crest. And I think I just go straight for the safe Fire Blast because it's Sun boosted. Had a feeling he'd switch, and that does a ton of damage to Crest. And Flame is poisoned right now, but that's not too bad because Umbreon does have a Heal Bell. So he's going to have to Vulpix again as I Fire Blast. And it's going to take that relatively well. And after the Life Orb and the poison, I will not be able to switch out and switch back in to take full effect of the Heal Bell and because the Stealth Rocks would just kill me. So I'm just going to use this chance to take out the Vulpix with a CC as Arcanine is going to go down. So I'm going to switch out into Cousin It, my Tangrowth, as he goes up back into Espeon to set up the Reflect once more. I knew he was going to do that, so I'm just going straight for the Giga Drain because I want this Espeon dead because it's going to be very annoying setting up those screens on me. So I'm going to switch out now, go to Charlie Murphy, figure he much one might attack me and get some damage up. But he just goes and sets up the light screen this time, so he's got 2 screens set up, and now I have to play extra carefully. He goes for the Morning Sun, which I completely forgot Espeon carries, especially this Espeon. So I thought he was going to switch. I go for the Toxic, which gets bounced back at me, which isn't too bad because Synchronize ends up poisoning him anyway. And like I said, I have Heal Bell, so I'm not too concerned about the Toxic. I could take at least 2 to 3 turns before it starts doing major damage to me. So it's not a threat to me at all. I'm going to set up the Wish for those next 2 or 3 turns, so you'll get off next turn, and I'll just be able to, get AHP back and then Heal Bell, and I'll basically be fine. So he's just going to use Moonlight with his Crest just to get back up to full health, because it's a perfect opportunity to. And I'm just going to Toxic it because that's a perfect opportunity to do it. So I get the Wish, which I didn't even notice. I thought for some reason I didn't get the Wish this match when I was playing it live, but I actually did. So it's good to actually see that because I was confused as hell. So I'm just going to take the opportunity now to go to a Heal Bell, knowing he's going to want to switch out because Crest can't really do anything. I guess he just sent it in so he could get the Moonlight up, but that ended up being a bad thing because I poisoned it. So Espeon's going to come back in and once again set up the damn freaking screens. So his Espeon's going to hit by Toxic. I'm not. He's going to set up the light screen now. And all that fun stuff is happening because that's what Espeon likes to do. It likes to piss me off with screens. But that's besides the point. So at this point he switches out his Espeon, saving his spawner for later because I don't have rocks on his team. And he goes out into Victini, which is completely terrifying me because that V-Create is unstoppable. It really is. I'm actually very lucky he didn't set a Trick Room that time. He definitely could have, because he was still protected by the screens, and Umbreon doesn't have much attack to him anyway. So I'm just going to stand there here. It's going to Frisk. I know he has Life Orb. I missed the Hypnosis, but thankfully he sets up the Trick Room, because that'll allow the Reflect to wear off and let me hit him with the Sucker Punch here. And I end up getting a crit. I don't know if that actually mattered, considering that the Reflect did go down, but it's whatever. So he's going to go out to Espeon, and I'm surprisingly faster than it, so I don't know if this is a little bit more of a bulky Espeon. I don't know the exact spread to it, so I can only guess at this point. So I'm gonna switch out of Crest because Stantler tends to be Stantler's been being MVP for quite some time now, and I've pretty much just figured out Tangrowth is going to be absolutely useless to me outside of fighting Donphan, but I don't have to worry about Donphan, or so I think. That might be a little bit of spoiler for the rest of the match. But I'm going to go for the knockoff here as Tangrowth's final gift to me. Knock off the leftovers so Crest could start dying even faster now. So, dimensions go back to normal, and I'm going to go out to Slowking now, because there's nothing Crest can do to Slowking. As he's going to go out to Shiftry, I go for the Scald. Gonna get the burn, which is great, because Shiftry is just Shiftry, and Slowking clearly can't take Shiftry, which now he can. He's going to go straight for the Sword Stance. I'm just going to stay in here, just go for the Slack Off. I thought he was going to attack, so I went for the Slack Off, but apparently he didn't, because I don't know. He wants to try to do as much damage with Shiftry as he possibly can, but I have nothing better to switch in, so I'm just going to keep on going for the Scald, which is doing a pitiful amount of damage, but it's whatever. He's going to go for Nature Power, surprisingly enough. I don't know, I think his Grass, I don't know if it has a Grass move on it. I would think he had Seed Bomb or something, but he went for the Nature Power, which really surprised me, to be honest, because I was able to take that quite nicely. And I'm going to switch out here just for the effect to get my Regenerator ability that Slowking does carry, to get some HP back, because I feel it's the only way I can get up to, you know, a respectable amount of health, and just sacrifice my Stantler here, because I don't see much of a use for him, to be quite honest. And this is where I make the bad move. I completely forget he has Donphan. I remembered Crest, I could not remember Donphan. And then I make the stupider move, and go back into Slowking, and take an Earthquake, and I take that horribly. Like, really badly. So there's no chance of Slowking being able to come. If I had been able to somehow get Slowking in, which was my mindset, to get him in, get some damage off, and have Heracross finish off the Mega Horn, I probably would have had the game. But at this point, Donphan's going to take 3 hits from the Mega Horn, and I think I could take 3 hits from the Earthquake, or maybe 2, I don't remember, but either way, I know this Donphan carries Ice Shard, so that's game over for me. So, it was a great game, Spade. I always enjoy. I've battled him in 4th gen, and it was really close. I made a misplay that messed me up, like this match, but it happens. So, great game. I hope to play you again soon. And for everyone else, rate, comment, sub, all that stuff. I hope you enjoyed. Hope the music's not too loud. I'll check it before I post this, obviously, because you're supposed to be hearing me, not the music. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later.